Hello you beautiful people! My name is Gnomestain and welcome back to another episode of Music Monday. Wow, hasn't been a long time. Oh my goodness, it's so good to be back. And as sarcastic as it sounds, I actually genuinely mean it. So I found some bands that I'd like to talk about. Some of them are not so indie, and some of them are so indie, and this happens to be an independent band from Westminster, Maryland, that I went to go see when I went to go see Canker Blossom, you know, because I can't ever stop talking about them. They are called the Flabbercasters. They are some spell-casting pop-punks, believe it or not. They formed in 2015 in Westminster, like I had already said. As for the lineup, you have Ryan Gabriel on drums and vocals, Nick Anthony on bass, and Jason Iden, I think is how it's pronounced, on guitar. That was the starting lineup, but later on they recruited James and Joe Wolf, who they joined as the second guitarist and bassist, which moved Nick to vocals. So, if you're wondering about the sound of these particular pop punks, they sound like the 90s version of pop punk, which is friggin' awesome. I mean, anyone that's like punk, or like, you know, during its 90s inception, you know, past the Ramones inception, and then the hardcore inception of the 80s and all that, the 90s punk inception with bands like Green Day and Blink-182, blah blah blah. You guys are very reminiscent of that sound. So far, they have 2 EPs out. They have LARPING and Cuelist Duelist. So their first one, LARPING, was released January of 2016. It opens up with a fantastic opener. I Like You. It is so good. I love when bands know how to properly set an opening track for their EPs or their albums. It's so perfect. I couldn't imagine any of the songs on the EP taking the place as the opener. So each track has something great to offer with its unique and nerdy related lyrics, because they focus on a lot of the, you know, spellcasting and D&D and other stuff that you will see as I continue to talk about them. They manage to keep you hooked with both the lyrics and the variety of the songs, which that says a lot for a lot of the bands that are coming out these days. And as you're going through their variety of songs, they end with a very mellow track, Medusa Goes to Bermuda, which really caught me off guard the first time I listened to it. Fantastic track. Such a great way to end it off, for sure. According to their Facebook page, their idols are a band called Diarrhea Planet, and they ended up opening for them in March of 2016. Imagine that, like, that's gotta be a huge deal, and I can only imagine how it felt for them. In January of this wonderful new year, they released their second EP, Cuelist Duelist. Yeah, and if you see, I'll put the text up. It has a pretty cool spelling to it. I like it. Once again, they were able to lead their EP with a fantastic opener, Mana Drought. So, comparatively to their first EP, they had a lot more energy backing them this time around, and it's very evident. You can see a lot of the songs have a lot more power based in them, and it's awesome. They also have a great new hit, which, you know, to me, at least, it's probably the biggest hit on the EP, Windgardium Levio-Shut Up. When I saw them play this live, their energy and the amount of craziness that the crowd was going was insane, and I wish I could replicate it for you, but unfortunately I cannot. Also, I just wanted to point out that I love the Elder Scrolls references in JK I'm Toad's Dragon Bro. Freaking fantastic, and I was like, whenever I heard him say Hi Rothgar, I was like, what? Dude, no way. Super cool track too. So with only having these 2 EPs in their discography so far, they have a lot to offer the scene, and I'm very excited to see what they're going to be turning out, because supposedly they have a record coming out soon, or at least some type of new music release coming out, and I'm extremely excited for it after listening to these 2 EPs. Well, that's about all I have to say about the Spellcasters from Maryland. If you're interested in their music, you can check out in the description below. I have their Bandcamp there, as well as their Facebook page there. I highly encourage you to do so if you like 90s pop punk, or, you know, if you just want to support some great bands from Baltimore, or at least the Baltimore area of Maryland. You know, and by Baltimore I mean Westminster. I'm so sorry. I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you again for another Music Monday and a Gamesition in the near future. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being patient with me. I know I took a very, very long hiatus, but it will be well worth it. I promise you that. So I hope you have a pleasant rest of your day, and peace out, Girl Scouts.
On the floor, he just laughed so hard at his own joke, he fell off his high horse. You can master an ego, let me go, sauce, and flick. When you see the cause I'm flying like a levy, and you go through my head. trophies off, and everyone's impressed. Windgardium Levio-Shut Up. You like to run that count,